The Subaru 360's story begins in the late 1950s, a period when Japan was rapidly industrializing. The government introduced the K-car category to stimulate the automotive industry, offering tax and insurance benefits for small, economical vehicles. This policy set the stage for the creation of the Subaru 360, a car designed to be affordable, efficient, and suitable for Japan's urban environment. In the 1960s, Subaru, a then little-known automotive brand from Japan, ventured into the American market. This bold move was driven by the vision of expanding their global footprint. Subaru of America was established, marking the beginning of a new era. However, breaking into the American car market was no easy task, especially for a brand that was virtually unknown and with a product that vastly differed from the American automotive norms of the time. Stay tuned as we explore how this tiny K-car almost sunk Subaru's American market for good. In the aftermath of World War II, Japan faced immense challenges. There was a pressing need for affordable and efficient transportation to aid in the country's recovery and economic growth. In response, the Japanese government introduced K-car regulations in 1949. As mentioned before, these regulations defined a new class of small vehicles, offering tax and insurance benefits to stimulate production and ownership. Initially, K-cars were limited to a diminutive 150cc engine capacity. However, in 1955, the Japanese government recognized the need for more practicality and increased the engine size limit to 360cc. This change was significant, as it allowed for greater power and usability, making K-cars more appealing to a broader segment of the population. The move was a turning point, setting the stage for the introduction of more advanced and capable K-cars. Fuji Heavy Industries, the conglomerate behind Subaru, played a pivotal role in the K-car story. In 1956, they introduced the Subaru 360, a vehicle that would become synonymous with the K-car revolution. The 360 was a game-changer, embodying the spirit and requirements of the K-car regulations. It featured a two-stroke engine of 356cc, just under the regulatory limit, and was compact yet surprisingly spacious for its size. Its design was a blend of practicality and charm, with a distinctive rounded shape that earned it the nickname Ladybug in Japan. The Subaru 360 wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of Japan's post-war resurgence and industrial creativity. It offered mobility to the masses, contributing significantly to Japan's rapid economic development during the 1960s. It borrowed the unibody construction concept from its predecessor, the Subaru 1500, which was the first car ever produced by Fuji Heavy Industries. This approach, innovative at the time, involved crafting the body and frame as a single unit, enhancing the vehicle's rigidity while keeping it lightweight, weighing in only around 1,000 pounds. This design was crucial in achieving the 360's remarkable efficiency and handling characteristics. Despite its small size, the Subaru 360 was a marvel of engineering. It comfortably seated 4 adults, a feat achieved through ingenious interior space management. Powering this tiny titan was a two-stroke straight-twin engine, producing 16 horsepower, modest by today's standard but sufficient for the car's lightweight frame. Notably, the Subaru 360 featured a fiberglass roof, reducing weight and lowering the center of gravity. These features combined to create a vehicle that was economical yet surprisingly peppy and fun to drive. The Subaru 360 quickly became a hit in Japan. Its affordability and low operating costs resonated with the Japanese public, especially in the context of the economic conditions of the time. The car's popularity was also bolstered by its appearance in various media, cementing its status as a cultural icon. This success was not just a triumph of marketing. It reflected a deep alignment with the needs and aspirations of post-war Japanese society. The Subaru 360's impact went beyond sales figures. It played a pivotal role in mobilizing the Japanese population, contributing to the country's rapid economic recovery. Subaru of America began with a man named Malcolm Bricklin, an American businessman with a very diverse career. He took interest in the developments of Fuji Heavy Industries, the parent company of Subaru. Initially, his attention was captivated by their Rabbit scooter. This encounter with Fuji Heavy's products sparked Bricklin's curiosity and opened his eyes to the potential of Japanese vehicles in the American market. His fascination with Fuji Heavy's offerings was the first step towards a significant venture in the automotive industry. Bricklin became particularly attracted to the Subaru 360 due to its lightweight and exceptional fuel economy, at around 60 miles per gallon. In an era of gas-guzzling giants, the 360 stood out as a beacon of efficiency. Bricklin saw the 360's potential to appeal to a segment of the American population that was conscious of fuel costs and interested in smaller, more economical vehicles. This vision was ahead of its time, considering the oil crisis that would later shake the automotive world. In 1968, seizing the opportunity to revolutionize the American automotive landscape, Malcolm Bricklin, alongside Harvey Lamb, formed Subaru of America. Together, they imported 10,000 Subaru 360s to America, marking the 360 as the first Subaru to ever be sold in America. It was priced at a little over $1,300, which is a little over $11,000 in 2024's money. This made the 360 one of the most affordable cars on the market at the time. Subaru's marketing strategy for the 360 was unique but also risky. The cheap and ugly tagline was meant to be tongue-in-cheek, an attempt to make a virtue of the car's diminutive size and quirky looks. However, this approach had mixed results. While it did garner attention, it also reinforced negative perceptions about the car's quality and desirability. The American consumer, accustomed to larger and more luxurious vehicles, found it hard to embrace a car that was being marketed on the basis of its low cost and unorthodox aesthetics. The 360 faced stiff competition from the Volkswagen Beetle, a car that had already captured the hearts of American drivers with its reliability, affordability, and distinctive design. The Beetle, renowned for its build quality and driving experience, overshadowed the 360, which struggled to establish a similar reputation. The market dynamics were challenging, with the Beetle setting a high benchmark that the Subaru 360 found difficult to meet. The journey took a downturn when Consumer Reports published a critical review of the Subaru 360. This review was devastating for Subaru of America. Labeling the 360 as not acceptable, the report cited significant safety and performance issues. To start, the 360 was about 3 feet shorter than the already super compact Volkswagen Beetle. 0 to 60 for the 360 was somewhere in the 40-second range, with a top speed of about 55 miles per hour, which was significantly lower than almost every other car in the American market. Another issue was with the rear hinge doors. Reports would come out to say that if they were not closed properly, they can open by themselves when at speed. This assessment wasn't just a blow to the car's reputation. It rippled through the entire network of dealers and banks associated with Subaru, casting a shadow of doubt over the brand's viability in the American market. Malcolm Bricklin, the driving force behind bringing the Subaru 360 to the US, faced his own set of challenges. The damaging review led to a significant accumulation of unsold inventory. Dealers were reluctant to take on more units, and the cars already in the US weren't selling. Bricklin found himself in a precarious situation, with a large stock of vehicles that were rapidly losing value and appeal in the market. This inventory problem was a substantial financial strain, complicating efforts to sustain and grow the business. Bricklin and Subaru of America struggled to secure additional financing. Banks and investors were skeptical, given the negative publicity and the apparent lack of consumer interest. This financial crunch put immense pressure on the company, threatening its very existence in the US market. In response, Subaru had to rethink its strategy. both in terms of marketing and the types of vehicles it offered to the American consumer. One of the most audacious strategies was the promotion of selling 2 Subaru 360s for the price of one. This move was designed to address the problem of excess inventory while also creating a buzz around the car. The idea was simple yet effective. Make the Subaru 360 so affordable that it became an irresistible option for consumers. This strategy aimed to position the 360 as a practical choice, particularly appealing to families needing a second car or individuals looking for an economical vehicle. Another innovative approach was the creation of the Fast Track franchise by Malcolm Bricklin. This concept involved setting up a network of dealerships specializing in selling and racing the Subaru 360. The Fast Track franchise aimed to capitalize on the growing interest in motorsports in the US. By promoting the Subaru 360 as a racing vehicle, Bricklin hoped to shift the public's perception of the car from a mere economical option to a fun and sporty vehicle. This initiative was not just about selling cars. It was about creating an experience and a community around the 360. The unique marketing strategies and the distinct character of the Subaru 360 gave rise to a cult following. Enthusiasts and collectors began to see the 360 not just as a vehicle, but as a piece of automotive history with its own lore and appeal. Fuji Heavy Industries was facing massive embarrassment over the 360's performance in the US market. This disappointment, however, didn't deter them. Instead, it fueled a commitment to revitalize their brand. Recognizing the potential in the American market, Fuji Heavy renewed its contract with Subaru of America, led by Malcolm Bricklin and Harvey Lamb. The renewal was more than a business decision. It was a statement of resilience and determination to overcome past failures. Subaru's comeback was spearheaded by the introduction of the FF1 in the early 1970s. The FF1 was a significant departure from the 360, featuring a front-wheel drive layout and a boxer engine. The new configuration was revolutionary for Subaru, offering better traction, handling, and stability, particularly in adverse weather conditions. The boxer engine, now a hallmark of Subaru vehicles, provided a low center of gravity, enhancing the car's balance and performance. The FF1 also marked Subaru's shift towards more conventional car designs, aligning with American consumer preferences. It was available in various body styles, including sedans, wagons, and coupes, catering to a wider audience. As Subaru of America began to gain traction with the FF1 and subsequent models, Fuji Heavy Industries made a strategic move to take over the importation rights. Their decision was a critical step in consolidating Subaru's presence in the US market. By taking direct control of operations, Fuji Heavy could better align the brand's global strategy with local market dynamics. This takeover signaled a new era of confidence and commitment from Fuji Heavy towards establishing Subaru as a formidable player in the competitive American automotive landscape. Subaru of America, under the guidance of Fuji Heavy, evolved its strategy to focus on reliability, safety, and all-wheel drive technology. These elements became the cornerstone of Subaru's brand identity. The company's emphasis on all-wheel drive in particular set it apart from its competitors, offering a unique selling proposition that resonated with customers in regions with harsh weather conditions. The focus on distinctive features and customer needs played a significant role in Subaru's recovery and growth. The company's ability to learn from its early missteps, adapt to market demands, and innovate with unique technologies like the boxer engine and all-wheel drive has left a lasting impact on the automotive world. Subaru's recovery and evolution are a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of aligning product offerings with consumer needs. Today, the Subaru 360 has transformed from an overlooked model to a rare collector's item. The car's rarity, combined with its unique place in automotive history, has made it a sought-after item among classic car enthusiasts. The small number of Subaru 360s that survived the years of neglect are now lovingly restored and maintained by their owners. These cars are often featured in classic car shows and vintage vehicle rallies, celebrated for their historical significance and the story of their unlikely survival. The legacy of the 360 also had an impact on Subaru's brand identity. The car's journey from an initial market failure to a beloved classic illustrates the brand's resilience and ability to innovate. The 360's story is often seen as a foundational chapter in Subaru's history, one that laid the groundwork for the brand's future successes. It's a reminder of Subaru's humble beginnings and its evolution into a manufacturer known for its unique and reliable vehicles. Thank you for joining us in exploring the legacy of the Subaru 360. Don't forget to subscribe for more captivating stories from automotive history.